Hello everyone, my name is Remi Thélu. I work in Disability Mission in BNP Paribas, and I'm the creator of the game The Disability Strikes Back. We're not going to strike anyone, I can reassure you, but we're going to strike the image of disability. Why am I here to talk to you about disability? At the age of 39, I've been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. It was a huge shock, tremendous shock, I may say. I hardly tell anyone, even my close relatives. It took me many years to be able to disclose it. I even discovered that one of my bosses in the consulting business had also Parkinson's disease, and we have been working together for 2 years without disclosing it. At one point, I was able to do my coming out within BNP Paribas. It was such a huge relief. It was really a huge weight coming out of my shoulder. And at this occasion, I discovered that I was, of course, not alone in this situation. I discovered that 15% of the active population is in a situation of disability, and out of which 80% of these disabilities are invisible. So I was wondering, how can I help people like me to better live with their disability? And also, how can I raise awareness for people who don't feel concerned, as we are all concerned about it? So I get inspired by the frescoes, and I had the idea to draw on paper in my apartment a frieze of disability, which was my own story, actually my own life, to tell my own story, and through my own story to make you live what you live when you are confronted to disability. When I say confronted, I'm not only talking about people having directly the disability, but also the caregivers around them and also all their surroundings, which are usually almost impacted, as much impacted as the people with disability. And so this journey on paper was turned into a card game, the game you're about to play now. And this game, which is the Live My Life, I may say, of the person confronted to disability, you will be able to live and feel, and through this immersion in real time and in presence, in this all intimacy and confidentiality that is allowed by the game, you will live the different phases we live being confronted to disability. You will also learn what is disability today. You will also have the opportunity to experiment what we can face, let's say, living with people with disabilities, like fear, like prejudices, things like that. And also that at one point, okay, you are confronted to disability, but life is not over yet, and you are not dead yet. And so how can I reconstruct myself? How can we all reconstruct ourselves to better include disability in our lives? How can our life be, let's say, as happy, maybe even happier than they are today? And how can I reconstruct myself with disability? And so you have the opportunity to play this game now, and I wish you all a very good game, and thank you very much.